It's IFTA time again. We're here to hit the red carpet, meet the stars. I'm Alan Corr. Cue the music. Brandon,
Alan.
bigger than David Beckham.
I always said that.
But I can't bend me balls, you know.
But seriously though, what was it, 6 million last week or something like that? Beat Watty?
Yeah, 6.4, and it looks like the consolidated figure, which is those who recorded on Sky Plus and watch it within 24 hours, looks like being probably over 8 million.
Did you ring up Watty and go na 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 na?
No, I didn't, even though he took the piss out of me at the Comedy Awards. In the introduction to the Comedy Awards, he said, "Welcome to the 2012 Comedy Awards." You won't see, obviously, Mrs. Brown's Boys are not here because they're stuck in the 70s. So.
So's his hair.
Yeah.
I said the same thing.
Nice one. Who are you looking forward to hanging out with and meeting tonight?
Well, I worked with Fionnuala Flanagan 25 years ago on one of my first jobs, so I'm really happy that she's being honoured tonight. And I just saw the guard on the plane coming over here, which I thought was fantastic, so I can't wait to meet Brendan Gleeson.
You saw it on the plane on the way over?
Yes.
And did you love?
I loved it. I was laughing out loud. I was keeping everybody awake on the plane. It was great.
Do you think there's a lot of Irish blood in you in terms of your kind of acting
Some
style?
people say that the poetic side of me is Irish, and the temperamental side of me is Italian.
Of course. Armand, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night. What are you wearing tonight? Who are you wearing
I
tonight?
am wearing Simon O'Mahony creation, which he finished today. So he's brilliant. I mean, last minute. I'm such a last minute Mary, but he's just such a great designer, and I've worn him a couple of times before. I love him. He's my favourite Irish designer. I'm told it's steely grey or teal. I don't know. I was calling it grey, but it's teal.
Have a touch of the night about it. It's kind of steely grey.
Yeah, steely grey.
I like it.
It's kind of like the colour of a car. You know, it's like that kind of sleek colour.
Right. Okay. First off, you're looking fantastic as ever.
Thank you.
What are you wearing?
It is
Who are you
a
wearing?
dress by an Irish designer called Marion Murphy Cooney. I like it. It goes like this.
It is gorgeous.
It's a nice dress.
What colour is that now?
It's red, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of orangey
it's
red.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Orangey red. It's
You-
all in, I'm told.
You were here obviously for prime time. It's been
Yes.
quite a year. How would you describe the year you've had at prime time last year?
It's been a really difficult year for prime time because we obviously were responsible for such a catastrophic libel.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a night, hopefully, for celebration because we're up for 2 awards. And just because they're a very hard-working team, I'm out of the front, but all the work is done by other people.
Sure.
And for them, I'd love it to win tonight.
You look absolutely wonderful tonight. May I ask who designed this?
I have
beautiful-
no idea who designed it. This came right off the peg, you know. This came right off the peg.
Good for you, and it looks fantastic. How will you feel when you accept the Lifetime Achievement Award tonight? Will you be
Well,
overcome?
I hope I will conduct myself well and say thank you, you know, and not trip over my dress and not make an embarrassment, you know. I mean, I'm quite bowled over by this, I have to say. It was unexpected, and I'm very gratified to find that the other recipients before me are still working, because I was a bit afraid that this might be the gold watch, you know, that I'd never have a job after this.
Not at all. Fionnuala, have a brilliant night.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers. When are you going to start acting?
Acting?
Yes.
Never. Acting is definitely something I know I can't do.
And how do you know that?
Because I've tried it in a few videos and I've looked pretty remedial, so I kind of gave up that idea a long time ago.
Okay. Who are you looking forward to hanging out with tonight?
Kind of everybody. I haven't done many of these events. Usually they're music events and they're a little bit more, probably a little less civil. So I'm going to have to be very civil for the first. I have my little sister here with me, which is a bit I'm very chuffed about.
You were presenting, of course, the main award tonight, which is the RTÉ Guide's Viewers' Choice Award.
It is the best. You're not biased or anything like that, but
anyway.
It is the best award. Yes.
And have you got a personal favourite out of the list?
Do you know what? When I looked at the shortlist, it's so diverse, it's so eclectic. I mean, you've got Obama visiting. It's just been an amazing year. Obama visiting the Queen. You had that girl on the Rose Tralee doing that hip hop dance. So many amazing sporting achievements. So it's so hard to compare. So I'm happy. I'm not picking who's going to win. I'm happy that it's up to the readers at home. Yeah.
And you're on tonight?
No, my hubby is there. He's chatting to people. No, he's just about made it. He was coming from a christening, so we picked him up en route.
Okay, what are you wearing tonight? You look wonderful.
I am wearing a a dress by an Irish designer, Dawn Fitzgerald. She's a young upcoming Irish designer. She's based in Paris Court Townhouse. So yeah, maybe the dress within a few hours of this evening. I picked it up at 2:30 today, but it's all good. We're in it, and it works.
Amy, thanks so much. Have a great night.
Thanks a million.
Chris, what's your plan for tonight?
Well, I'm planning to go to an award ceremony, but we'll see how things work out.
That's fair enough.
You know, I don't want to nail anything down. I'm going to go and hopefully see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while, and see how the mix of lemsip and whiskey that I'm currently under are going to work out.
Oh, doctor's orders.
Oh, doctor's orders. Got a bit of cold off the crew. Probably off Peter McDonald.
Yes.
Who's been walking around with a sore throat for a month. So
when do we get to see Moonboy on telly?
I think June kind of time.
Really?
Yeah. Quick.
Chris, thank you very much for talking to us.
Hey, no worries.
6 movies last year. Will this be a night to chill out for you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's definitely a night to just sort of have fun, and I've got some friends, you know, that I'm going to meet up with later, which is great. My parents have come up from Killarney, so you know, hi to everyone in Killarney. So yeah, it's just nice to be back, you know, and you know, I've said it before, but it's just nice to really sort of celebrate our contribution in the arts. And I think, you know, Ireland has always been very, very strong in that field, and I'll always try and make it for the IFTAs, you know, or be around for this, just to sort of, you know, support that and really sort of celebrate it, you know. So yeah, whatever happens or whatever award goes to anyone, it's just nice to be in that room, because it's a room with a lot of talented people.
Michael, thank you very much for talking to us.
Cheers.
I know you're here for the guard, but I want to ask you, how is it progressing with Swim 2 Birds?
So we're waiting for the apple to fall, put it that way. Everything's in place, so nothing goes until everything goes. It's one of those horrible things that you just have to wait for everything to slot into place. So we have an awful lot in place at the moment, and hopefully it'll happen this year.
Has it been worth the past 8 years' struggle?
Not yet. Not yet. We hope to make it worth it, that's all.
Brendan, thanks very much.
Thanks
Have a great night.